Hello soldiers of Lothlorien and newcomers, welcome to another Reforged video. And now before we get into this, I just want to give you guys an apology for not posting any Reforged videos for 2 weeks. I've been so busy and I'm going to try to post as many Reforged videos as possible. And I want to thank all the people who are sending me replays. I really appreciate it because without you guys, I wouldn't have any replays to do it with. So thank you guys so much. If you would like, go join my Discord. We're having tournaments right now, different kinds of tournaments. So if you want to go check that out, the link will be in the description. But now let's just get over to the army comps. But before we start again, I want to thank Uranger 0123 for sending this in. So thank you so much, Uranger. And sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, which I probably am. But now let's get into the battle. So I believe there's 2 Loki in this rim as his cav, and over here he has he's more cav on his flank, so a pretty expensive cav force. He has a unit of Kamul's Dragon Knights as well as a unit of Bodyguard. In the front lines, he has some clan warriors and clan crossbowmen to try to do some damage, and I believe the clan warriors are going to just try to hold the position. And now we have some Loki Gamprim, of course. That's usual in a runic army, just to try to defend against the cav, and they can do a pretty sufficient amount of damage. So probably about 3 or 4 of those. Then he has a unit of Balkoth Sapphire Bladesmen. And in the back, he has a unit of Kamul's Chosen and Draken's Wrath Guildsmen, and he might have hiding units. So a pretty nice army from him. And now let's look into Harad. So in the front lines, they have some Southron archers, some Haradrim archers. Not really elite archers, but they can use their numbers to deal lots of damage. And to the runic forces, especially the clan warriors and clan crossbowmen, they should do a pretty nice job, and they can soak up ammo. For his cav force on the left flank, I believe, he has 2 units of Serpent Guard. Does he have any cav over here? Yeah, so he only has 2 units of Serpent Guard. On the right side, he has a unit of Trollmen of Harad, some Harshari Shadows, who are probably hiding here. Muhad Tribesmen, more Trollmen of Harad. In the back, just some Southron Warband, just in case anything comes around. And he has some Southron Warband, who I believe are armor piercing, supported by some Muhad Beast Tamers. Some Southron Pikemen, who are still pretty good. Some Muhad Berserkers, more Muhad Berserkers. And I believe that's it. And now let's get into this fight. So we see both armies moving into position. We see this Haradrim and Southron archers releasing their volleys into this blob of troops, hitting some Gamprim and clan crossbowmen as well as clan warriors. You can see the runic cavalry force lining up and mobilizing. And we can see the runic army just trying to get into position and to be able to face Harad. And Harad is taking this and using it to their advantage and shooting into their flanks while they are defenseless. But Rune is now sending up their crossbowmen. They do need to be careful that Harad doesn't charge them. And clan warriors good just to stop any charges. And we see more volleys going to the clan crossbowmen, slowly whittling them down. So we can't see those crossbow bolts are just piercing what little cloth and cloth they have. I almost said cloth and wood. So we can see that the runic cavalry force is facing the Haradrim cavalry force. Like just a standoff right now. The clan warriors moving into position, and the clan crossbowmen we can see with all their losses. You can see the Haradrim skirmishing line not doing too bad. We can see the other half of the cavalry for Rune. Cavalry, I believe that's how I can, that's like all I can say. Cavalry. So Rune has a pretty nice position on the little tiny hill. So if they wanted to charge, Rune has a really nice angle for any of their where are they? Like his demons of the desert. Wait, no, I forgot what their name is, but for his javelins, that's a really nice position for them. So we can see the clan warriors charging in first. The Southbound warband going to charge in and meet them. So we can see now a lot of casualties from the Haradrim lines. And we can see that over here, the Southbound warband are taking volleys from the crossbowmen. So the clan warriors are just going to get cut down because they are outnumbered. And we can see that little charge breaking the clan warriors and over here. But we do see that a pretty nice tactic. Rune is now going to be able to get a nice cycle charge into the Haradrim forces. They do try to countercharge, and that was a good idea. Harad sending up their pikemen and their spearmen, and they did take out a lot of that runic cav on the first charge. And we can see most of the runic cav unit have been demolished, and that was a really nice save from the Haradrim players. But now we can see a back charge coming in, or a flanking charge, sorry, coming in by some more Loki in his rim trying to support, and they did kill some Serpent Guard on the charge, but we can see that they're just going to meet the same fate when the Muhad Berserkers come in, as well as Beast Tamers and Pikemen. So that was a really nice counter by the Haradrim player, really weakening the runic cav force on the left flank. So I think Rune is doing very well right now. I mean, Harad. Rune has some pretty nice tactics, but they just haven't worked out for them so far. So we can see some warband holding some of the Gamprim back. And we can see Trollman of Harad coming from the back, flanking around. But we can see now they are going to be outflanked by the Loki Gamprim. Just trying to defeat what's left of these Loki Gamprim. And we can see like there's a big part of the line that are just sitting there. So we can see some Breaking Clan warriors coming in. And we can see now crossbow bolts firing into the Trollmen of Harad. And we can see them starting to take casualties. So over here, Harad really dealt with the runic cav and really just destroyed it. And Rune tried to get some nice charges, but Harad had a really nice counter for that. And I thought it was going to be a really bad day for the Haradrim, but they turned it around. They really saved themselves right there. But over here, the Muhad Berserkers have been cut down by the Dragon's Wrath Guildsmen, and I presume that they're either going to charge these guys or charge the flanks. So we can see more reinforcements, some Gamprim coming up, as well as Kamul's Chosen. And we can see that there was an engagement here. We can see some Southron warband coming over here to support what's left of the Serpent Guard. And there was a charge here, and we can see the Kamul's Dragonites taking lots and lots of casualties. And we can see a charge into the Trollmen of Harad. Pretty nice charge. So we can see Harad just trying to hold them back. And now we can see some pretty nice volleys going into the Kamul's Chosen, killing a few. And the Muhad Tribesmen, yes, they are the ones responsible for throwing the deadly javelins. Over here, some flanking shots going into the Dragon's Wrath Guildsmen. And last time we saw them, they were at 99, so they lost 10 men. Now 11. And now they're just finishing off this this new unit of Muhad Berserkers. And let's see. So Rune has some clan warriors, and is that it? Yeah, 2 units of clan warriors. That's it. And they do have these units back here. We see Harad snuck some troops around here, trying to silence the clan crossbowmen, but the bodyguard got a pretty nice charge into them. We can see the crossbowmen now trying to empty as much ammo as possible into these trollmen of Harad. We can see a nice charge coming in from the bodyguards into the back flank of the Runic, the Haradrim troops. Pretty nice charge into the Muhad tribesmen. I'm getting confused because they're like 2. Like they're usually, like I usually get them confused. So I'm trying my best. So you just have a small little pocket of Southron Warband just trying to hold back these Loki Gamprim, I believe. And we can't see whatever's left of the Kamul's Dragon Knights trying to charge into the Southron Warband, but probably they aren't going to do too much. You can see the Southron archers and Haradrim archers just chilling back here. And now we can see on this flank, Rune has broken through. So what they should do, they really need to close the gap here. And once they do that, just flank around. And I really thought Harad was going to win this, but now it's starting to look like it's in the favor of Rune. And yes, right now it is. So Rune just finishing off over here. Small unit of Muhad tribesmen holding them back so the archers can get some volleys. But the Dragon's Wrath Guildsmen are going to chase them off. So more support coming in from some Southron archers and Southron warband. And we can see some bodyguard sneaking around. And we can see that over here, this flank has been stopped by Rune. By Harad. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. I keep saying Rune when it's Harad, or Harad when it's Rune. So we can see a charge coming into the Southron archers by the Runic bodyguard, and yes, they did catch some of them. They just clipped off the edge. They're not the best charge, but it was a charge. Now we can see the Southron archers loading up, and they're going to take some flanking shots right into the bodyguard. But they're just going to keep pushing over the hill and into the Haradrim archers. So now we can see some Dragon Wrath Guildmen trying just to kill what's left of these Southron Warband and archers. We can see a depleted unit of Trollmen just trying to push on the flank over here. And we can see that over here the Muhad tribesmen are basically out. And the Kamul's Chosen are just going to try to flank around. We can see more support coming in from some Southron Warband. So that's good for Harad. I got it this time. And yes, Kamul's Chosen, a pretty nice downhill charge into the Trollmen of Harad. Hopefully this will turn it around for Rune. So Harad is just using their mass to push through the Runic Dragon Wrath Guildsmen. We can see just pushing through. Can see some clan crossbowmen up here. And is that a charge? So yes, Haradrim archers being whittled down by the bodyguard. And they're just acting like a ping pong ball, going back and forth, back and forth. So one guy is stopping them from firing. So we can see for a 1v1, we can actually see lots and lots of carnage. And it's looking like it might actually be pretty close. Right now, 95 to 84. Still a bit of a gap. Rune has the advantage, I believe. We can just see some Trollmen of Harad being cut down. Some Southron archers taking flanking shots from the crossbowmen over here. Some Loki Gamprim who I assume were breaking, now coming back into the fight, as well as clan warriors, the ones we saw sitting back earlier. So we can see over here, it looks like Harad is going to suffer defeat today. There's basically just this unit of archers unless they have hiding units. And the cav is just pestering them with charges. And there goes the Haradrim general down for this battle. And then we see some breaking Haradrim archers just fleeing for their lives. They don't see any hope at all. And we can see just the remains of the Haradrim army just running for their lives. And you really can't say it was a victory for Rune, but it was. But if I was the commander, I wouldn't call it a victory because I would have no troops left. Just like handfuls of troops left. So this was a pretty nice battle. Well played from Uranger and what's his name? And Lango, I believe. Sorry if I mispronounced that. But yes, a very nice battle indeed. Both players did a really nice job, but Rune just took this battle. Langho had some really nice tactics. He had a lot of really nice counters, but still, Rune came out from the darkness, and they did turn around this fight. So now, if we speed this up a bit, you can see not very many frames left. You can just see a little fight was going on, but now Rune has taken this. And we can see that this was a victory for Rune today. So thank you to all the players who played in this. A nice job. All you guys did a nice job. So we can see 3,187 kills from Uranger, 1,822 from Langho. So it was a pretty nice battle. Both players made some mistakes, but in the end, Rune took the battle. So I'll just show you. So 304 from the bodyguard, 304 from the Dragon Knights. So Rune did a really nice job. They did get a lot of kills because Harad did have a lot of low tier troops. So we can see really nice 118 kills from the clan warriors, 72 from these, 17 for these. But you know, they did soak up some ammo and they were there just to protect. So thank you everyone who's watching this. I really appreciate it, guys, and I really want to thank you guys for all the support. If you would like to join my Discord, feel free. It's down below. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Feel free to subscribe if you would like, and if not, that's fine. And I will see you guys next video. See you.